Hi, I'm Amy Walden with the College of Arts and Sciences, and today we're at the Department of Earth, Ocean, and Atmospheric Science to talk with FSU meteorology alumnus Mike Farrar. I'm joined in the Powell Observatory by Mike Farrar. Thanks so much for joining us. Can you tell us about your role as director of the National Centers of Environmental Prediction?
Sure. In the role as director, I oversee 9 national centers. The National Hurricane Center is the one most people have heard of, and also right here in the state of Florida, in Miami. The Space Weather Prediction Center, which looks at solar observations and impacts on the atmosphere, is in Boulder, Colorado. The Storm Prediction Center, which oversees the long-term forecast for tornadoes, is in Norman, Oklahoma. And the Aviation Weather Center is in Kansas City. 5 others are where I work out of in College Park, Maryland, including NCEP, or National Centers for Environmental Prediction Operations. That's all our IT work. The Environmental Modeling Center, which does all the computer models of the atmosphere. And then 3 more operational ones. The Climate Prediction Center for medium range to long range forecasting out to weeks to months. The Weather Prediction Center for high impact weather like flooding and winter storms. And then finally, the Ocean Prediction Center, which is marine weather over the northern Atlantic and Pacific for the safety of commercial navigation. And so the 9 national centers, they're the national experts in their particular discipline, and their span of control covers the entire United States and territories. They partner with the local offices, 122 of them across the continental United States, Alaska, and then the Pacific. And those local offices have to be generalists and do everything for their local area. And so they're really tailoring to their local customers. We're looking at the national level, and between the two of us, we pair up for operations in the National Weather Service.
It's very exciting work that you get to do. Can you talk about some of your key memories of your time at FSU and how FSU meteorology prepared you for your success?
I have too many memories to remember. I got here in 1989 as a first-year graduate student, and after getting my master's in '91, I came back a second time from '94 to '97 for my PhD. During my second stint, I had my second son here. So that was probably my best memory for Florida State. But I had lots of great memories, lots of great friends and colleagues who are, frankly, leaders of our field today. Many still at the Hurricane Center, some you see on TV, others in leadership positions in government, academia, and industry. So really, it was really a great school then. It still is, and lots of the graduates have gone on to do great things. In terms of other memories, obviously you can't be at FSU without talking about football. Those are some good years in the 90s. And lots of experience there at the football games and on campus. But it really is more about the friends and family, and a lot of good professors that I'm still in touch with here, as well as friends I made along the way.
That's terrific. What do you think the most important thing for meteorology students to know as they plan for their future careers is?
Well, I mean, it's changed over my time. When I first came in graduate school, it was really more your careers were about either TV, broadcast, typically government service, either the National Weather Service or the Air Force, where I started my career. But now, there's been an explosion of jobs for meteorologists in industry, including areas that you might not think about as meteorology, and things of banking and investments and policy. So there's really one of the things that meteorology students can learn today is there's a much bigger selection of where they can take their career. Also, what's changed over when I started, it was all about the science then, and that's still the core. But there's a lot more to it now. There's communications, being able to communicate your forecast, for example, to decision makers so that they can make the decisions and be most informed. There's also bringing in the science into other types of disciplines, so a lot of interdisciplinary communications as well. So the bottom line is, for young students, there's really focus on the science early, but there's really, the sky's the limit. There's all kinds of things you can do with your degree afterwards.
Excellent, Mike. Thank you so much for joining us today. To learn more about meteorology and all of the programs in the Department of Earth, Ocean, and Atmospheric Science, visit eoas.fsu.edu.